Hi, and welcome to another art venture. Today we are going to talk about the line, contour, and blind contour. Now, any contour is an outline of everything that you see. Blind contour means that you are not looking at the paper. So, we're going to start with contour first, where we can actually look at the paper. So you can use a marker, you can use a pencil, you can use a crayon, you can use anything that you would like to do this. But you cannot lift your writing utensil from the paper. The contour line is going to continue. So you don't want to stop your line. So we're going to try this. I'm going to do my hand. So I'm going to look, get my hand in some sort of shape, and as I look at it, I draw and I see where there are lines that go in. Those are contour lines because they define a shape. And things do not have to look perfect because this is where my professor said, draw what you see, not what you know. And this is learning how to see things differently. You're going to learn how to actually see. So you draw what you actually see, everything, even if you don't think it looks right, you are learning every single time. Now, the hard part is when your paper decides to move like that. And I go up here. My hard part is I'm moving my hand to try to hold this paper. Now, as you get older, this becomes more natural and it becomes easier. If you are just now starting this out and you've never done anything like this before, you might find this a little bit difficult. But that is okay. If you're drawing, you think it looks terrible, there's nothing wrong with that because you are always learning, creating, seeing, observing. That is our goal, is to learn, see, create, and observe. If we do not, then we're not going to get any better. And you can't judge it. So I kind of move my hand here so it's like off as far as what it should look like, but I can always go back in. See how my lines can go back and forth and back and forth, and I can go back in here and add more lines. It is okay. And I'm going to come back over here to need the rest of my wrist. So there we have a contour hand. Is it perfect? Nope. But this is getting the idea of how to draw contour lines and not stopping, because that's the hard part, is not picking up this writing utensil. Now, the next one we're going to do is blind contour. That's where you do not look at your paper. That's the fun one. Now, if you can do it with a pencil, but I'm going to challenge you to do it with a white crayon or oil pastel, because then you really can't see what you have drawn. So I am going to stop while I go and get my oil pastel. Okay, so we are going to try the blind continuous line contour with a pencil. I tried it with a oil pastel and it did not work. So we are not going to do that. But when you are drawing and you're doing blind continuous line contour, you are going to have to train yourself not to look at your paper. Your eyes follow the contour, the outline of whatever you are drawing, and you train your eyes and your hand to work together. So as my eyes look at the bear and whatever shapes I see, I try to draw. And as my eyes look, my hand draws. If things do not look right, then that means you are doing it perfectly, because that means you are looking at what you see. Draw what you see, not what you know. Your hands and eyes are trying to work together to draw what is here. Sometimes you will feel like you're going cross-eyed, like I do right now. As your eyes are looking, your hand is drawing. As your eyes see, your hand draws. You're going to go back over lines. Things may or may not look right. That is okay. That means you're learning to see. As we go, we try to get the little creases, try to get the details that we see. If there's not a leading line, you might need to go a little bit lighter just to get to places. And then we see what it looks like. There we go. See, it's not going to look perfect, but things might be out of place. They might be totally out of place. You might have eyeballs over here and a nose over there, and that is a-okay. As long as you are looking at the object and not your paper, practice this as many times as you can, and then I want you to upload your best continuous line blind contour and your continuous line contour. So upload your 2 best pictures so that I can see them. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.